I have a full front pattern here, as you can see. So on the shoulder, from here I will measure it and divide the measurement by 3. In other words, I am dividing this shoulder into 3. Okay, so, and I'll just come here about 2 inches into the neckline. I didn't measure it actually, but I just picked, and I'll measure 1.5 inches. For a small size pattern, you can measure 1.25, and the idea is just to make sure that my style line is not too close to the neckline. And I'll connect the point on the neckline with the 1.5 inches point. Okay, so this point and this point I am going to connect with a straight line. So this point I'll connect to the nipple point, and I'll connect to the next nipple point. So this is what I have, and now I will cut first into the first point and second to the first nipple point, and from here I'll start opening the darts. Here I want to close all my darts. So here I'll tape down each dart I close. I will use my tape to secure it. So tape is very, very important in pattern making. So next is my other dart. And I would open up this part because every of my darts, is going to be transferred to the other side of the shoulder where my design is going to be located. Next is my bust dart. So can you see what I have now? Okay, so next is for me to add some paper under it. So what I will just do is to bring a white paper and place under it as you can see right now, and I will use my tape to secure as usual, or my gum. So now this point, don't forget, this is the first point I noted apart from the one on the shoulder. So these 2 points I'm going to connect together. So here I will measure 3/4 into the line. 3/4 into the line, and the remaining line, you know, I have removed like 1.5, 3/4 on each side. So, and I will just measure the line and divide it into 2. Now the idea is to get the midpoint of this line, and this is where it is. So here I will measure just to confirm. So this is the point, this is the midpoint of the line, and I will just square up with the help of my set square. So all you need to do is just to place it just the way I place it. It has to be resting on the line so that you can get a perfect straight line. The base of this, is this set square now, has to rest on the line. So this is what I have. Now I'm going to measure 8 or 8.25. I'll measure 8 or 8.25 on this line, and here, whatever I have here, I will just place it here, but I will add 0.5 inch to it. Okay, so now I'm going to measure from here to the midpoint, and whatever value you get, please add half an inch to it. Can you see? Then just place it from this point outward and mark. And I will do the same thing, measure here plus half an inch and you. And so these are my point. Now I'm going to just connect. Now my connection to have my line has to, you know, be the same with the line, the middle line, 8.25. I think it was 8.25 I measured, so it has to be 8.25 as well. The lines have to be the same measurements. Okay? So this is how to place it. The longer line is, you know, the ruler is resting on the longer line so that you can have a perfect straight line right here. Okay, so I'll just place the ruler again, the set square again, and rule the line. So this is what I have. So I'll just connect and bring it down to this point to have a kind of, I wouldn't say a square shape because all the sides are not equal. So can you see what I have? So I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Can you see? This is what you will have. Very important. Okay, now I'm going to measure what I have here and just from here down. Okay, yeah, from here I'll just point it out on the shape, on my square shape, whichever name of shape you want to call it. Okay, so whatever you have right from the shoulder down to that point, you will just insert on the shape that you have. This is just for a reference purpose. Okay, so now I'm going to add seam allowance to this shape, add seam allowance to my pattern as well. So finding seam allowance all round, all round, all round. So this is what I have for this, and for the back pattern is not, you can lower the back pattern by 3/4 of an inch, I mean the neckline, but every other part of the back pattern is the same. It's only the front that, you know, has a bit of issues, but it's fine. It's very fine. So if you really want me to show you how to sew this, please let me know in the comment section. But this is just a pattern making, but if you really want to know how to sew it, please let me know in the comment section so that I can upload the video or do a video on it. Okay. So here I am adding my seam allowance. So here, if it's about 1 inch, I will divide it into 2. That is half an inch for each, the shape and the rest of the shoulder or the neckline, the pattern itself. But if it's not up to, like this down part is not up to 1 inch, so I will just divide it into 2. I think it's about 3/4, so that's 0.375 for each, and that's why it's a bit connected together on the base of the shape, the square. Okay, so and concerning the neckline, you can bring the neckline down a little, or you make it remain this way. So for example, I am adding 1/4 of an inch seam allowance to it. So when I'm sewing it, I may eventually sew half an inch instead of 1/4, just for me to have, a wider opening on the neck. So this actually depends on what you want. It's not a big deal. Can you see? So this is the outcome. This is what I have. I hope it's looking good. So if you're interested in the sewing video, let me know in the comment section below so that I could do a video on it. And for this back pattern, all I need to do here is just to lower the neckline, and that is all. Okay, there's no problem with the back pattern at all. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.